Hello folks. So I'm going to talk about one of the main methods that I use to improve my emotional health. I've kind of spoken about it briefly, like hinted at it. That's prayer and analysis, but I never really explained what that is. Prayer is... a lot of people pray like, I want a new car, I want a new job, and stuff like that. But they don't know how to actually receive from prayer. Now, when I pray, I don't try to receive jobs and things like that. I pray for insight, and I get it. And I pray to Christ. I know a lot of people, people are unsure and stuff like that, and I still don't know everything, but I do believe Christ is God, and when I pray to Christ, I get the insight that I want, and it really is I know it's a cliche to say now, but it is a relationship that you develop. But the way to do it is you pray, you speak, and then you listen. You listen to the words that come in your mind. You listen to you can maybe, if you're more of a visual person, you can look for pictures in your mind. It could be anything. It could be a song pops into your head, or you could take a Bible and open it up and to maybe a random page, or you can sift through it and not make it a not so random page. God can communicate with you, and you just have to know exactly how. It could be through synchronicities, coincidences, and there's many ways. And so, with all of this bunched up together, you can learn lessons. I know it might sound far out for some of my more atheist viewers, but you can learn lessons, and that's primarily how I've reached the emotional health that I get. I know I like to take credit for it, and I like to say, oh, I figured all this out, and I figured out how to have peace, and blah blah blah. And that's my pride speaking, really. I mean, granted, I was able to learn, but most of my findings with peace and stuff was from my prayers. It's from my prayers, and praying about stuff, and in listening to my mind. Your mind can function as a sense. People don't realize this. They think it's all just make believe, and it's not. Your mind can function as a sense too, in a spiritual way. So when you tune into that sense, when you learn how to use your mind as a spiritual sense, then you're able to gain insight from prayer. And so I've learned how to do that, and yeah, so I have gained a lot of insight from it. And so it wasn't a 2-second healing process like, Alakazam, you're healed. It was a long journey, but this praying for insight was a very key factor in my healing. So it would be, not right for me to not mention it. I don't really know what more to say on it. I mean, if you have questions, you can make a comment or something. Alrighty. See ya.